All right, today we're going to move on to talking about emotions. Emotions is the E in weirdo. Today we're going to be talking about why we use subjunctive when we're communicating about our emotions. Now, emotions are subjective, right? That means that they are not fact, they are opinions, and they can change really quickly from moment to moment, right? I'm sure we feel this all the time in school, with our friends, in dating, right? Our emotions can change very quickly. In Spanish, we reflect that our emotions are not fact by utilizing the subjunctive, right? It's things that are out of our control or things that we are not able to predict in the future. Here's an example sentence. Me sorprendo que el subjuntivo sea tan fácil. I'm surprised that subjunctive is so easy. Remember, you have to have a change of subject. So right here, right? I'm surprised by the subjunctive. So that's our change of subject. I'm surprised by the subjunctive. Okay, here's some examples of our emotions fluctuating. You call to ask someone to prom. He or she answers and they quickly say yes. Oh, how exciting, you have a date to prom. But then he or she says, is this who I think it is? Who's calling? You clarify by stating your name. And next they say, oh my gosh, I thought you were someone else. I am so sorry. I cannot go with you. Sorry. I'm sure your emotions fluctuated a lot. You went from being nervous to excited to sad to shocked, right? That's a lot of emotions. They change very quickly. Here's another example. Your mom says you're getting a raise for your allowance. Woohoo, you're gonna be rich. Your mom comes home and says that she checked Power School today. An allowance is absolutely off the table. You are not getting that raise that you thought. You rebuttal, begging her for spending money because aside from school, you help a lot around the house. She says she'll consider it. The next day, she tells you that she read an article that paying for helping in a family unit offsets the internal reward of working as a team. No allowance. Your emotions, I'm sure, were all over the place. You were excited, you were angry, you were upset, you were frustrated, you were excited, you were nervous, right? Our emotions often lie to us. Have you ever told someone the following? When we met, I totally thought you hated me. See, our emotions are not always true. I used to feel like you were a total jerk, but now I see you have a dry sense of humor. Again, maybe we didn't always see the truth. I used to feel so angry that you had a boyfriend before I did, but I'm glad I got to learn from your breakup. Uh-oh. I used to feel really annoyed that your parents could afford everything and I had to work for all that I have. But now I see I've gained a really strong work ethic. Maybe you didn't say this, but you thought it. Haha. Now, these are some of the common words or phrases we use when describing our emotions, especially with the subjunctive. So I recommend that you write these down somewhere so you can remember that these are the verbs that we often use with the emociones. Siento que, right? We use this when we're talking about regret. Think lo siento, me sorprendo que, that's a cognado, right? That means I'm surprised that. Me disgusta que or me gusta que, right? I'm disgusted by or I like that. Me alegro que, I am happy that. Me entristece que, I am sad that. Tengo miedo que, estoy enojado que. Remember, you have to have your que, right? That tells us that we're going to be switching over to the subjuntivo and that we need to change our next verb to reflect that. Now, when you're done with this, we have our beautiful paquete that we're working on, ¿cierto? The top part is our emociones. It says, choose an end to the sentence from the box and write it on the line. Next, circle the subjunctive verb in each sentence. Then, write the English translation under each sentence. Now, you have to make sure that you follow all three of these steps. Otherwise, you're not going to get the points for it, okay? So, you have your sentence enders here. Okay, you're going to write them onto the line. Van a poner un círculo en el verbo del subjuntivo, so you have to circle which one is the subjunctive verb. Then underneath, vas a traducir de español a inglés. When you're done with this, right, come and show Miss C. She'll give you an estrella to say, yes, she or he or they have finished this part. Then, for the speaking part, tell me one thing that makes you happy. Make sure there's a change of subject, right? You can't just say, I'm happy with chocolate. Okay, well, that's not necessarily a sentence. You could say, I am happy that chocolate exists. I am happy that my mom is my mom. I am happy that my friends are visiting me this weekend. I am happy that there is no school on Friday, right? Whatever makes you happy, you're gonna come and tell me for speaking points. All right, everyone, this is our emotions page. Recuerdan, 5 puntos formativos en total vale 10 puntos, so you don't want to sleep on this. Let me know if you need help. This document that we went through on here, this is available to you on Schoology, okay? You can find it on the grammar page right here. So if you want, it's called Intro Weirdo PDF Notes. How exciting, okay? You can find it there. That'll help you out as well. Bye.